Good morning, students. Welcome to the first class of simple equations of grade 7. In this module, we will recollect whatever we have learned in 6th standard. It is constant, variable, terms, expression. This much you have studied in your 6th standard. We will define equations and finally we will write equations for word statements. Suppose if you want to buy pen, cost of 1 pen is rupees 7. When you are buying 2 pens, you have to give the amount rupees 14 for the shopkeeper. How did you get this rupees 14? Then you have to multiply the number of pens 2 with cost of 1 pen. Right, 2 into 7, 14. When you are buying 8 pens, you have to give rupees 56. 8 number of pens into cost of 1 pen. 8 into 7 is 56. When you are buying 12 pens, you have to give rupees 84. When you are buying 7 pens, you have to give rupees 49. When it is 11, when the number of pens are 11, the amount is rupees 77. When it is 14 pens, 14 into 7, 98. When you have to buy n number of pens, how much amount you have to give to the shopkeeper? That is rupees 7 yen. You can write n7 also. It is both are same. In all these cases, number of pens are changed. Every time the number of pens are changed. The 7 is fixed. That is cost of 1 pen is fixed. Right. Here how did you get rupees 7 yen? This is number of pens yen into cost of 1 pen. N into 7, it is 7 yen. Using this term 7 yen, you can find out the amount for 1 pen also. When it is n equals to 1, it is the amount for 1 pen. When n is equals 1200, you can find out the amount for 1200 pens. You can assign any value for n. The value of n keeps changing. It is known as variable. The value which changes every time, it is known as variable. And 7 is fixed here. It is constant. We will define expression now. You know to write phrases, phrases in English. Like that, here algebraic expression is mathematical phrase. It contains variables, constants and the operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now we will name the terms, the words associated with expressions. You know this expression you have learned in 6th standard. The expression 3x plus 5y minus 9 consists of 3 terms. 3x, 5y and 9. Here the value, the 3 and 5 are associated with the variable x and y. They are called, 3 is the coefficient of x, 5 is the numerical coefficient of y. 9 is constant. Here x and y are variables. We don't know the variable. Usually we will take variables from English alphabet. We can assign many values for x and y. The variable means the value is not fixed. It varies. Constant means the value is fixed. The terms are 3x, 5y and 9. There are 2 figures in this slide and we will consider the first figure now. There are 2 statements. 4n square plus 7 is the first statement. Second statement is 4n square plus 7 minus 11. What is the difference between first statement and the second statement? Second statement consists of equal sign. First statement does not have equal sign. Such statement is known as expression. it is algebraic expression. Now, the statement which consists of equal sign is known as equation. That means there are two parts here in this equation. Before the equal sign, it is LHS left hand side. After the equal sign, it is RHS right hand side. Here, it is second figure. Observe the second figure now. 2 into it is little bit different type of expression. X minus 7 into 2 it is. There is bracket in this expression, and 2 into x minus 7 equals 12 is equation. Because this statement consists of equal sign. What is the difference between this expression, second expression, and the first expression here? N is the variable here in this for this first expression. Here x is the variable for this second expression. Observe the powers. N's power is 2 and x power is 1. We will not, if it is 1, the power is 1 means we will not write anything. It is understood that it is 1. Now n square means n into n. See, when the power of the variable is 1, such expression is known as linear expression. The name of the expression is linear expression. You will, when the power is 2, it is known as quadratic expression that you will learn later, you will learn in your higher classes. We are going to learn only linear expressions and linear equations in 7th standard. When it is called linear equation, when the power of the variable is 1, such equations, such expressions are called linear expressions, linear equations. Let me repeat. When the power of the variable is 1, such equations is called linear equation. We are going to learn about linear equations in your 7th standard. Let us see some more examples for linear equations. 2x plus 5 equals minus 8. The variable is x, the power is 1. X equals 9. The variable is x, power is 1. Y equals 5x. This is the equation in two variables. There are two variables in this equation, x and y. This year we are going to learn only the equations in one variable. The equations which consists of one variable. You are going to study in your higher classes the equations which consist of two variables. It is 6x minus 3t equals 8. There are two variables s and t. These are all non-linear equations. You will study about non-linear equations in your higher classes. We will differentiate now between equation and expression. Now you are clear about equation and the expression. What is the difference between equation and expression? Equation is the mathematical statement. It shows that two expressions are equivalent. Equality of two expressions is equation. Expression is the mathematical phrase which consists of variables, constants and equal sign. Now you are clear in your equation and expression. It is very interesting and very crucial part to write equations for the word statements in simple equation chapter. Now your word statement is 5 more than twice a number is 43. You should be able to translate this word statement into algebraic equation. 5 more than. Yes, 5 more than means what? 5 more than. For more than, it is more than means plus. It is increasing, right? Twice a number. We don't know the number. So mark it as x. So twice a number means 2 double of x, 2 times of x. Twice means is equals to 43 is 43. You will get 43. Now, how to write the equation is shown here. 2x plus 5 equals 43 is the relevant or equation and algebraic equation for this word statement. Let us start with simple word statements. Let us write equations for these statements. 3 times a number increased by 7 is equal to 16. What do you mean by a number? We don't know the number. So assign x for this. So 3 times means 3 of x means into. Increased means you have to, increased means plus, increased by how much? It is 7. Is translated to equal sign, equals to 16. You got the equation as 3, right? We will not write into form when in algebra, in simple equations. In algebra, multiplication sign is not used. Either you can write dot, or if you don't write anything, it is understood that 3x is 3 into x. Plus, because multiplication sign we will confuse with x. That's why we will not write multiplication sign. 3x plus 7 equals 16 is your equation for the word statement. Now it is 7. Write 7. Word by word you can translate, but you should understand the meaning of the word statement first. 7 less than a number is 4. Now which is less than, which one is you have to subtract? You have to subtract 7 less than a number 4. So here 7 has to be subtracted from 4. It is, the meaning is 7 is less than 4 minus less than a number is 4. Yes, it is. We will erase. 7 less than a number is 4. Let the number be x. Let the number be x. 7 less than means you have to subtract. Subtract 7 is equals to, is equals, is 4. You got the equation as x minus 7 equals 4. Yes. Now the third question. 6 taken away from 4 times y gives 10. They have given the variable as y. What do you mean by 4 times y? 4 times y is 4y. Now 6 has to, you have to take 6 from 4y. That means you have to subtract 6. Gives means equals. It is equals. Then 10. Yeah, 4y minus 6 is your required equation. 5 added to 6 7th of a number gives 19. 5 added means, in addition statements it's very easy. In subtraction sums you have to be in subtraction statements you have to be little bit careful to write down the equation. Now 6 sevenths of a number. What do you mean by 6 7th? 6 by 7. Of means multiplication. We will not write the multiplication sign because it confuses with your x. 5 added, you have to add for this term 5. Gives means equals 19. Your required equation is 6 by 7 x plus 5 equals 19. We will solve some more sums in the next slide. Yeah, now read out the question. Here Dimple's age is twice of Twinkle's age. Double the sum of their ages is 36. Dimple's age is depending upon Twinkle's age. So now we have to assign the variable for whom? For Twinkle we have to assign as x. Yeah, now how much is Dimple's age? Dimple's age is means equals here twice of Twinkle's age. So Dimple's age is 2x. So now what is their double the sum of their ages is still one more condition is given to write the equation. Double the sum of their ages. Sum of their ages is sum of their ages is 2x plus x, right? So you have to write double. The condition is double of this sum. That means 2 into 2x plus x is ages is 36. Is means equals. It is 36. You got the equation. You can add up here and write 2 into. They are like terms. So you can add up 2 into 3x equals 36. Let us read 6th question. Divide 84 into 2 parts such that 1 by 3 of one part is equal to 1 by 4 of the other part. Let divide 84 into 2 parts. If one part is 10, how will you get the other part? 84 minus 10 is the other part, right? So instead of term, we don't know the one part also. So let us assign x as one part. So what will be the other part? Let us assign x. Yeah, what is the other part? It is 84 minus x is the other part. So now what is the condition to write the equation? We got two parts now. Two parts. We got two parts as 84 x and 84 minus x are two parts of 84. Now such that 1 by 3 of one part. 1 by 3 we will write 1 by 3 of x, one part, first part is equal to means write equal sign. Now 1/4 of means multiplication of the other part, write the other part. 84 minus x is the other part. This is your required equation. Read 7th question. Mohan is 3 years older than Sohan. The sum of their ages is 45 years. How will you find out? Now Mohan and Sohan. Mohan's age is depending upon Sohan's age, right? 3 how it is depending how much it is more? 3 years older than Sohan. So we will assign for whom we have to assign x, the unknown quantity. We don't know the ages of both the persons. So we have to assign x for Sohan because Mohan's age is depending upon Sohan's age. So when Sohan's age is x, Mohan is 3 years older than Sohan. So 3 years older means 3 years elder. That means 3 years more of x. Now sum of their ages is 45 years. It's very easy sum. Now you got ages of two persons, Mohan and Sohan. How to find out the sum? Just add up and x equals, what is their sum? It is Sohan's age, it is Mohan's age. What is the sum? It is 45. So these two are like terms. You can add up and write. You know, you have learned in 6th standard to add up like terms. 3 plus 2x equals 45. Yeah. Now 8th sum. 7 times a number is 12. Less than 13 times the same number. 7 times a number is 12 less than the 13 times the same number. First we don't know the number. So let us assign, let the number be x. 7 times a number is means 7 times a number. We will write, see there is means equal sign. Left side of the equal sign is given as 7 times a number. A number is x. Now 7 times x we will write the left side of the equal sign. Is now how much it is less? Is 12 less than the 13 times the same number. 12 less than 13 times. What do you mean by 12 less than 13 times? 13 times the same number. The equals, right equal sign. 13 times the same number x means 7, 12 less than means 12 subtract 12. You got the equation, right? Yeah, here there is self-assessment question. You should be able to give the answer yourself. If you didn't watch the video again and try to find out the answer. Try to get the answer on your own. Thrice of a number added to 3 gives 7. It's very easy question. You can find out on your own. 10th question is, numerator of a fraction is 6 more than the denominator. It is fraction. The numerator is depending upon the denominator. So assign the variable x for the denominator. Your numerator is 6 more than the denominator. It is 6 plus x, right? But one more condition is given about the denominator. To get the equation, 5 is subtracted from the denominator. So your denominator x, 5 should be subtracted from the denominator. So denominator will become x minus 5. The fraction becomes 3 by 2. It is equals to 3 by 2. The numerator is 6 plus x. When the denominator is x minus 5, then it is equals to 3 by 2. Like that, find out answer. Write the equation for the self-assessment questions. Thank you.